Today's headlines. Top 10 news you don't want to miss. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with the latest news.
Russia invades Ukraine. Live updates. Ukrainian and Russian forces are in a standoff around the southern city of Mykolaiv. Follow here for live news updates from on the ground in Ukraine.
Aaron Rodgers has specific destinations in place if he chooses to leave the Packers. Aaron Rodgers reportedly is torn between staying with the Packers or moving on. So if he'll be moving on, where will he go? Per a source with knowledge of the situation, Rodgers has specific deals lined up with other teams, and those teams have trade compensa.
Claims Pakistan bombing that kills 56 at Shiite mosque. The Associated Press. Peshawar, Pakistan. App. The Islamic State says a lone Afghan suicide bomber struck inside a Shiite Muslim mosque in Pakistan's northwestern city of Peshawar during Friday prayers, killing at least 56 worshippers and wounding 194 people.
U.S. allies slam Russia at UN over its seizure of Ukraine nuclear plant. The United States and its allies heavily criticized Russia on Friday at the United Nations over its shelling and seizure overnight in Ukraine of Europe's biggest nuclear power plant. And some demanded that Moscow not let such an attack happen again.
Russia says it's blocking access to Facebook. Russia moved to block access to Facebook within its borders on Friday, seeking to shut down the world's biggest social media platform and drawing a rebuke from the Biden administration.
North Korea launches 9th missile test of the year. North Korea fired what is presumed to be a single ballistic missile into waters off the east of the Korean peninsula on Saturday, according to South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff. The country's 9th such test of the year.
Tim Considine, young star of My Three Sons, is dead at 81. He played the oldest son, Mike, after gaining fame in the Spin and Marty serial on Disney's The Mickey Mouse Club. But after his 1960s heyday, he faded as an actor.
Federal appeals court limits Biden administration's use of Trump-era border policy. The United States can continue to swiftly remove migrant families under an emergency pandemic rule, but only to places where they will not be persecuted or tortured, a federal appeals court ruled Friday, marking a narrow victory for the Biden administration.
Zelensky slams NATO over refusing to implement no-fly zone over Ukraine, The Hill. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on Friday slammed NATO as being weak and underconfident.